Now let's turn to David Trim for a look at Adventist history. This week, efforts continue to expand the role of women in ministry.
Welcome to This Week in Adventist History. On December 4 in 1892, the South African Conference, the first Adventist conference in Africa, was organized with Asa T. Robinson as president, I.J. Hankins as secretary, and Mrs. Nellie Drouillard as treasurer. December 5, 1881, was the day a General Conference session voted not to ordain women as pastors. At the 20th GC session in Battle Creek, the Resolutions Committee presented to the session a motion providing for females possessing the necessary qualifications to fill that position to be set apart by ordination to the work of the Christian ministry. The draft resolution was discussed, but instead of voting to approve it, the session voted to refer it to the GC committee, which took no further action. 2 days later, on December 7, the same session re-elected George I. Butler as president and Mrs. Minerva Jane Chapman as treasurer, and elected A.B. Oyen as secretary. A year to the day later, on December 7, 1882, the 21st GC session convened in the town of Rome in New York State. This was the first GC session held outside the state of Michigan. And on December 8 in 1894, the first Adventist church in the state of North Dakota was organized in the town of Fargo by Ola Olson, president of the Minnesota Conference. That was This Week in Adventist History.